How to use your notes correctly and effectively in meetings and presentations, offline and offline and online. Okay, here's how it is. Not too long ago, I gave a little talk, made a little video about the importance of eye contact. It's essential, whether you're presenting something to people offline or online, like I'm doing now. And somebody asked me, they said, "Hey, Wayne, that sounds great, but I have notes. I give long presentations. I get to meetings, and I have notes. How do I check those notes and still give eye contact? It's like I don't want to read to people. You told us not to read to people." And I said, "Yeah, that's right. So here's my answer. Here's my answer to that. Now this is a technique. This is something I've taught for over 20 years. I think 22 years ago or more, there was a human resources director I was associated with. He came to me and said, "Hey, Wayne, there's a name to that technique you're teaching." And I said, "Okay, what is it?" He told me, and so I said, "That's great. I like it. I've used that name ever since." Notes are professional. It's good to have notes, especially you've got a long meeting, complex subjects, long session, whatever. That's professional. Everyone should understand that you have notes. You're going to use notes. That's cool. You can't remember everything. You've got to say sometimes. You're not a human computer. So here's the technique here. It's called TTT. That stands for touch, turn, and talk. And it's very simple, but it does require some discipline and practice. Here's what we do. Let's say I'm talking to you, like I'm doing now. I'm talking to you, and I've got to check my notes. So what I do is I stop talking, look at my notes, remember the next thing I'm going to say, come back, look at you, and talk again. And this is how we use our notes so that I can give you eye contact 100% of the time that I'm talking to you. And I want to do that because anytime that I'm checking my notes and trying to fake it like I'm not really reading my notes or whatever, anytime I do that, I am losing the power of those words. I'm almost throwing them away. The words that I was saying while I'm trying to do those two things at the same time. You can't do it. And the whole point of having a presentation, with your camera on here, online or in person, the whole point is because it's face-to-face communication. So you want to use that power of body language and eye contact for all it's worth. That's why we're doing it. If you're not interested in that, well, just shut your camera off, write them an email or something. Okay? Give them a call. I don't know. But if you're going to have face-to-face communication, you do want to use that because it's so powerful. That's why we continue doing it after thousands of years. That's the original communication. So let me give you an example. Let's say I'm presenting what I'm presenting now. I'm talking about it, and I'm talking about techniques for more effective online presentations, and I want to check my notes. So I do so and I come back again and talk to you again. And that's going to be so much more effective than this is a good technique for online communication. And I want you to have okay. So there are many stages of practicing this, and there are many other techniques for good eye contact with a group of people online and offline that I can teach you, that I do teach in my courses, recorded or live. If you're interested in that, hey, please feel free to contact me and we can talk more about that. All right. I hope this helps you out. Thank you and hope to see you again.